Now it's going to be a fun trip. It's going to be exciting. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to see a lot. Lynette right here, Lynette H.
Went on the
first trip. So we started this in 2000. For the past 2 years I've been doing some other things, so I was not able to go. So I'm glad to go along today. Darlena. Jennifer Jones.
Why has this man got this camera?
Morgan. Tiana. Diamond Vincent. Alamantha. Is that pronounced correctly?
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
We turn to your right is going to be Ebenezer Baptist Church. His father was the pastor and he was the assistant pastor for a short while.
To me, the MLK tour is important because of the fact that I lived through what he was about and what he promoted. And it's important to me because I feel that we need to impart to our younger people where we have come from and what we have gone through to get us to this point.
Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, when we allow freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, we'll be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, thank God Almighty, we're free at last.
I think the importance is really to be able to make sure that the young people are aware of the sacrifices that were made for them, both black and white. And that's why I'm here with my grandson, so that we will get a chance to see and experience, and more importantly, just to bond.
I've learned things that I should have known years ago, but now with this trip, eye-opener, educational, just a wonderful experience.
You see, life for me ain't been no Krista Stair, and I'm not giving up Rosa Parks, Fannie Lou Hammer, Mary McLeod Berthoud, Sojourner Truth, Madam C.J. Walker. I am not giving my black back. I won't deny or forget my ancestors who lay in a wet grave at the bottom of the sea in the Middle Passage from the slave trade.
Boys, come back around and put your hands down. Females, I want your hands out in front of you and your mouths open. Hands out in front of you and your mouths open. You first 10, take one step forward. Everybody expected, take one step forward. Everybody turn around. Turn back around, go back as well, put your hand down.
For me, my reason for coming was to learn, to have an idea of what actually happened and what they went through, and just to be inspired by it. So far for me, besides anger, compassion, a lot of tears, I think it's a good experience. I think it's something that everyone should go through. It allows you to be more appreciative of the things that you take for granted and the things that you don't have, and just respect the others that allowed you to be where you are right now in your life.
The route out of Selma crossed over the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Waiting on the other side were Alabama state troopers, under orders from Governor Wallace to stop the marchers.
Y'all be careful now. Always just be careful. Mindful of where you are.
The thing that stays with me is that so many people suffered through this so unnecessarily, because lots of people had these privileges, but they were denying it to a certain group of people, and those people decided to do something about it, and they were ordinary people who did extraordinary things.
I'm just very impressed that the Lord allowed me to live to see the day that I can walk across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. This was a very touching experience.
This is history. I can walk across the bridge at the Martin Luther King march across to get the civil rights movement passed. I'm very grateful that I lived to do that. Thank God.
It's an honor because Dr. King walked on this bridge, and it's just, I'm amazed to be on this bridge where people died and try to get black people for us to vote and do all just for voting. And I am proud of Martin Luther King.
I walk across thinking about and meditating on the people who walked this bridge for real. And on the other side, they encountered horses and guns and tear gas and billy clubs. And I just really wonder if I would have been brave enough to be in that group and face that kind of brutality. I hope that I would have been brave enough.
This tour is important, and that we should do everything we possibly can to talk about why Booker T. Washington and George Washington Carver, and along with the work that Dr. Martin Luther King did to give this opportunity to so many people. It wasn't just for Tuskegee. Dr. King did something for the world. He did something for everyone when he promoted nonviolence and equality for all people.
Be praised, oh, praise him, praise him, praise him, praise him, Jesus, Jesus, blessed Savior, He worthy to be praised. Hallelujah.
Rosa, along with 3 other black passengers, were told to give up their seats to a white male passenger. She refused and was arrested. An all-day bus boycott was organized on the day of Rosa's trial, December 5th, 1955.
And when you go to that museum, you see that there were people before her, and she thought it through before she actually ended up doing it. And that's something I did not know, and I will always remember.
I love Black history, and I really do enjoy reading about it. And also I can learn everything or something new, and I can get a better understanding of it, because it's always a good chance for you to keep adding on to your knowledge that you already have.
Of all the bad things that happened in the South during the Civil Rights era, to me that was the worst. Because you had 4 innocent little girls that hadn't done anything to anybody, and they're killed for absolutely no reason except that they were black.
And I keep thinking about those little 4 girls, and I keep thinking one of their friends is still alive today, and that's Condoleezza Rice. And what could those 4 have become?
I thought I knew the story. I thought I knew, because I've read it, I see it on TV, but I really didn't know the story till I came here and touched and walked and felt the action. And so to me, it's like I'm so I'm just bubbling over with what I've learned. I've learned so many new things that I couldn't get any place else but coming here to get it for myself.
For me, it's the feeling of being in it. It's not so much a matter of learning on this trip. It's the feeling, the goosebumps, the hair standing on edge. It is a fantastic experience. And I can't wait to get home and share it with especially my great-grandchildren.
Hosanna, blessed be the rock. Blessed be the rock of my salvation.
And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
People from all across the country have come to be with us. We've had people from Alaska, from England, all across the southern states from the north who will come to Raleigh and get on the bus and come with us down south. And especially the young folk. I want them to know that, this was a struggle here in America. This is just a part of history. And I just wanted them to know about it. And that's why we started this 15 years ago. This is our 15th trip, and I'm glad to be here today.
You shall believe that we can all